that was Kel celebrating the 2 goals Manchester City scored today at St. James's Park. Welcome everybody to Drew City Fan TV and Strasbourg. Steve Kel's all giddy over there. As you said,
I am buzzing. To quote Husinov, I am buzzing. Anybody remembers that? Remember when he won a TED Player of the Month last season? Like right when he showed up, he said, "I am buzzing." That's the only words of English he spoke back then. I think it's a lot more now, but
probably
I don't know. Let's test him if he does an interview.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Obviously, people. It ended 2-0 Manchester City over Newcastle United. Floor is yours, Cal. Just get off whatever you need to get off your chest. You can take digs at me. You can freaking claim corruption. You can you do whatever you'd like. You can glaze Cherokee or Kutunov, or you can just do what you got to do. Where's yours?
I think that's a great win. If anyone here yesterday, I predicted a draw. I actually got the score. I predicted a 2-2 draw. So I did predict City would score 2 goals. Mm-hmm. And the reason the reason it wasn't a 2-2 draw is because the people I am going to glaze is the defense. I'm going to glaze Husinov and Max Lane because these are right now. Husinov's our 5th choice center back, and Max Lane this time last week was playing for Watford in the Championship, and he got called up and this is a big test today. Like it's one thing, at Brighton at the Etihad, all right, at the Etihad against Exeter, fine. But going to St. James, very hostile ground in a semi-final of a cup. Hey, what up, Prime? That's big for a player like that. So I'm thrilled to see it, man. I thought he was great. I love Antoine Semenyo. I wish they just had paid the money and got him on January 1st. Maybe we wouldn't have dropped points some of these games we did.
That's true.
Guy's great. Him and Doku, man, that's gonna be fun to watch. Doku and Semenyo, like you can tell they already like there's a video of them celebrating at the end after one of the goals. Oh, they look very happy. So that's gonna be fun to watch because they didn't play at the same time during the Exeter game. Doku came on for Semenyo, but I loved it. Man. I just was not expecting a performance like that. First half a little sluggish. Team was again just playing too slow. A million passes, boring, blah, blah. But both teams up the tempo dramatically in the second half. And I'm sure it was fun for neutrals to watch because, I mean, a lot of back and forth. And James Trafford made an exceptional save.
Yeah, it's on Witsa.
I mean, wow. I thought it was after we went up 1-0, but I didn't realize it was 0-0 at that point. And if that had gone in.
Then Bruno Guimaraes hits the post on one of the follow-up.
Yeah, if that had gone in, like that could have changed the whole game.
Of course, yeah.
So that was huge. And where he saved that, I was like top bins. I'm like, how did you get there? And then he almost knocked himself out on the post. Luckily Bruno Guimaraes hit the post on the follow-up, like you said, but not impressive win. Get nothing from Erling Haaland, probably nothing from Phil Foden either. And we still managed to win. So I'll take it, man. I'll take a result at St. James any day of the week. Like I said, I predicted a draw. So to get a win is just really exciting. And the substitutions were spot on, all of them.
Yeah.
When Reinders, Rodri, and Rico Lewis came on, that was great. Rico Lewis, man, he's very underrated. He's been underutilized by Pep to the point of where I think he's trying to leave the club because Pep doesn't play him. And I'm like, why don't you play this kid more? He moves the ball forward. I'm tired to pass backwards. FC, that's so boring. The kid always wants to go forward. He always wants to score. He wants to try to contribute to scoring. So really nice cameo for him. And I always rip on the guy, but I thought Bernardo Silva looked pretty good today. He had one moment that almost made me tear my hair out where he almost scored an own goal. It was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Trafford passed him the ball, and then he somehow almost hit it top ends into his own net. I was like, what?
First half, yeah.
I was like, what is this?
No, that was second half, actually.
I don't know what that was, but I was like, how did you go from facing forward to kicking the ball almost backwards into your net?
Yeah, that made my heart drop for a sec. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. Also, Ryan ate Nori when he came on. Like, Nico O'Reilly has been running to the ground. Also, Nico O'Reilly playing as the 6 against Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes. I thought he did a pretty good job. It wasn't perfect, and I know the two of him and Joe Linton got into a little bit of scrap, and they both got booked. But I thought it worked. I thought it was pretty good. Give Pep. I know O'Reilly. He's playing left back right now. I know he doesn't want to. He wants to be in the midfield. So I think that's a big step for Pep to give him that at St. James Park in a semifinal. This is not just some random cup game. This is a semifinal, and he said, "You're my guy." So that's got to be good for his confidence. And I think he held it down very well.
Yeah.
So I was impressed with him. I was impressed with him today.
I think it was a really good call from Pep to go with Ake left back, and then to get O'Reilly in midfield. You get the chance to rest Gonzalez. Chance to rest.
Gonzalez is injured, and we don't know. He might not play in the derby. He's got an injury, and I'm not really surprised because he's been running to the ground. A lot of these, you remember, we ran this 11-man squad for a couple of weeks, even before AFCON. But we had Aït-Nouri and we had Marmouche on the bench, and now everyone's getting injured. Everyone's getting tired. You had rest available, and you didn't play him. Pep's saying how tired Erling is. I'm like, yeah, well, Omar Marmouche was healthy for about 4 or 5 weeks before AFCON. He came back from his injury, and he played about 70 minutes total.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no wonder Erling Haaland is collapsing of exhaustion because you didn't fucking ever rotate him when you had the chance. And now it's Semenyo, and you could experiment with Semenyo as the 9 if you need, if desperation happened. I mean, if something did happen, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but yeah. I don't want to put it into the universe. But if something happened, sorry, I'm still dying, as you can tell. Yeah, so it's an option.
Yeah, no. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought O'Reilly in the midfield. Look, you can afford to put Ake against freaking Jacob Murphy, who was awful today, by the way. Like,
really, and then he got injured too. That's not fun. Yeah, I mean, that sucks for him.
Like, honestly, Murphy had 0 dangerous moments in the time that he was on the pitch. I hope he gets well from the injury, but I'm just talking strictly performance. The dude was not good at all. So. And Pep knew he could afford to put Ake left back because coming up against any of our our 2 right wingers are Alanga and Murphy. You could put Foden at fucking left back, and I would trust that he could defend against them too. I mean, holy fuck. They're terrible. Dreadful. Gordon.
I can't believe you paid $60 million for Alanga.
No, yeah, $55 million. Yeah.
55. Yeah, we paid $8 million. We got Semenyo, and he scored.
I watch Semenyo. I watch Alanga. It's like watching. It's like it's I can't even. It's like watching Walter Payton and 55-year-old Ezekiel Elliott. That's the difference between the two.
Jerry Jones.
It is such a fucking world of difference. It's like watching. It's just so the levels are just scary. Of how hot of how Semenyo's up here and Alanga is. Like I said, bro, go to LA Galaxy, Alanga, and you can go join Joseph Paintsill. You can make a front 2 because you two are the same exact freaking player.
Don't tell that to Cube.
Brain dead idiots. Yeah, go play with Marco Royce.
Don't tell that to Cube.
No, that'd be a nasty front 3 for LA Galaxy. Freaking Paintsill, Alanga, Royce. Go cook there, Alanga, because there's nothing going on here.
Hey, man, Timo Werner's coming to MLS.
Yeah, there you go. So Alanga is not far off of Timo Werner. At least Timo Werner makes sometimes dangerous runs.
I can't believe
Alanga doesn't do fuck all. But anyways.
That blows my mind.
Anyways. Yeah, Doku Semenyo was elite. I thought they had some good moments in the first half. Second half, though, as the game got stretched, it was brutal, man. I thought actually Lewis Hall played a really good game. He was our man of the match by far.
Yeah, he was. He was very good.
And
that's why you've already said you're going to buy him this summer.
He's a wicked player. Yeah, top clubs will be interested in Lewis Hall. Top clubs will be interested in Sandro Tonali. Top clubs will be interested at frickin' with Lewis Miley. Top clubs will be interested in Malik Chow. Like, we have really good players, but they're suffering and doing fuck all for many reasons.
This
For many
concert
reasons.
sucks. It doesn't work.
The fucking manager wants to buy Alanga and Jacob Ramsey. I mean, for God's sake, Jacob Ramsey today again. People on Twitter saying that was one of his best performances. What the guy do to affect the game of football? What dangerous pass did he make? What nice little intricate move did he make? The guy gets the ball and then just runs forward and either passes or turns back and passes back. He sucks. He sucks.
I bet you had a heart attack when Nick Pope sat
sucks.
down. I could hear you in my head being like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Riddle and Ramsdale is going to get up.
Livermento's another one. Top clubs, albeit his injury record is now getting very concerning, but top clubs just on a talent level are interested in Livermento. Livermento would be great at that.
I don't think City are interested in him anymore.
Because of the
injuries, yeah.
But yeah.
They might be. I could be wrong on that one, but we have enough problems with John Stones and Nathan Eke. I don't think they're going to want to get a younger version of that. You know what I mean? And give him a high weight. They're not going to want to pay 80 million or whatever Newcastle are going to ask.
Yeah.
And for him to just get injured all the time. And they don't want to give him a high wage to be injured all the time. So I don't know how that looks for City now. I really don't. I thought for sure it would, but he needs to prove his fitness. I mean, there's rumors the reason Rodri doesn't have a new contract is because of the fitness.
JCP. All right. I know Milan fans were mostly happy getting rid of Malik Chow. To be fair, today, I don't think he was at major fault for any. I thought he was all right. Botman and him were all right. At times, a bit frantic in their decision-making and a bit lack of awareness sometimes here and there are moments. Because Man City did it. I mean, the goal that you guys scored, the second goal that you guys scored that is some beautiful football.
Yeah, that was Man City.
When
that was Man City football. I haven't seen that in 2 years.
3 seconds before the ball entered the net, I knew it was going to go in.
Oh.
I'm like, this is a slice and dice. They have us absolute. I mean, my God, that back heel. And then the quick pass. And then
Bernardo with the back heel. Like, that was just such
filthy.
a City goal right there.
Filthy.
It was
filthy. Amazing move.
It was
amazing move.
I was like, we could do this again. I don't have to watch 10,000 backwards passes.
And Cherky, bro. Cherky is emerging as one of your Player of the Year candidates. Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think he's going to win. I think he's in contention for Young Player of the Season because he's still age eligible for that. He could be the leading candidate for that, too. Because he's just
his impact today was clear.
I think he's up to all comps. I think I heard it was 17 GNA. That is counting the Club World Cup, though. I don't know. I'm not. Part of me doesn't know if Club World Cup was last season or this season. I don't know, but they are counting Club World Cup.
I think they counted as end of season.
I just have no clue.
But then again, if you join a new club, that's this. Yeah, it's a weird one.
It was, he did join the new club, so I don't know. I'm not actually. That's just what I heard, but I don't know how true it is about if it was like, if it was, this season or last season, but yeah, I did I'll have to look on the City website to see what they. Let me see if they have a tweet. Or wait, I can do. I'll go to Rising Stars. I was on there earlier.
Yeah, cool. I'm disappointed as well. But the guys are just
Rising Stars says
what he was fucking
15 starts for Turkey. It does say 17 GNA, and he just turned 22. Damn. He's had some rough games though, but I love the guy. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you.
Exceptional player.
Thank you, Jorge.
Fucking exceptional. The shit that people talked about that guy.
I didn't believe it. I was like, I told you
all that stuff that they talk about is fucking rubbish. Like, the guy's an excellent player. My thing with Cherky, all his career since he was 16, I'm like, yo, I need you to put together a freaking season at Loel that is undeniable of your quality and consistency. And he did that last year for Lyon. And he did that.
He had 19 assists, serving it up to
Oh,
Lacazette.
not even. Yo, it wasn't even like
And I know Fofana's there too, and he's quality.
No, the numbers were good, but like watching him play, like there are 5, 6, 7, 8 games last year from Lyon that Cherki had just fucking phenomenal performances. Like they stick with me. PSG and Lille, in the derby against Saint-Etienne.
Yeah, I only saw that Lille game.
He played a great game against Marseille. He had a great game, I believe, against Angers, where he was just unbelievable. But that's all I needed to see from Cherki, bro. Just give me that one undeniably good year, and then
he got his move.
Then I'll rate you as a real top player. And he's doing that this year to Man City first year, which not a lot of Pep players can claim they've.
Especially coming into a Pep midfield is one of the most difficult tasks. Like even Tijani Reinders is starting to he started out very slowly. He's getting better though. I like Tijani. I thought he was fine today when he said that.
Yeah.
I still like the guy, even if he's a little disappointing off ball, but I still like the guy, and I think he's going to do good things. I mean, this could be. I mean, adding Semenyo to it's like there's always somebody missing from the starting 11, as potent as it has become, and Semenyo just feels like he's like the spot is solidified now, so we can get everybody. Like it's going to be fun to watch, like for neutrals, maybe not for rivals who are competing against us, but neutrals of football I think they're going to go crazy watching Doku and Semenyo and Holland. Even though
once Holland wakes up, once he wakes up from this freaking coma that he's in,
he needs a few games off. But we actually have a couple coming off that we could probably not play him in.
That guy, yeah, he did. He did nothing.
Yeah, he's just it's not good. He needs a rest. And this is on the manager, honestly, because like I said, Omar Marmoush was available for a long time before AFCON. He came back from his injury about a month and a half before AFCON. He could have been utilized more, and he wasn't. Pep just kept running him out there. This is what happens. I think after the derby, though,
try. I don't know what happened to Pep and trying out the false 9 thing.
I think part of it is just we didn't have anyone available, really. Once AFCON started, a bunch of injuries happened too.
How many players have played false 9 for City? Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva, both Silvas.
Sterling did as well.
Sterling,
Gabriel Jesus,
Sane.
No, it was before Sane. Or Sane.
Sane ever play?
It was after Sane.
No? So Sane didn't ever play false 9, no?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. But anyways, we just listed 7 players, and there's probably more. I mean, Nasri, you got freaking.
Nasri left. I think literally Pep signed, and I think Nasri left right after. Nasri, I don't think ever played a game under Pep.
You get my point, and I think Foden's been false 9 before.
Foden. Foden was our main false 9.
Kels, that's what I'm saying. Like, why isn't to rest Haaland? Why don't you try Foden false 9? Why don't you try?
The problem is Foden is also playing like shit right now, so you can't really play. Foden's also equally terrible. Foden needs a rest as well.
Yeah, but but at the same time, to get him back into some form or give him a position change kind of thing, like why not try that? Because he tries. Here's the thing. He's also this isn't new for Pep to try players in different positions, like O'Reilly left back. Nobody saw that coming, correct?
Well, no. I mean, if you saw our bench for the past couple of weeks, you'd realize there's literally it was either Cherki or Rangers on the bench, and then the rest of the bench was academy players. So there just was no bench. I think the fortunes are changing though now because Doku got injured, Marmoush is away. Rangers is the only one who really kind of came out of the lineup. Excuse me. We just didn't have a lot of options, but I think with Marmoush coming back and Semenyo coming in, that is absolutely stacked. So there's going to be a lot of possibilities. I think also, I know the Derby is a really big game on Saturday, so I think Holland will have to play in that. But then our next Premier League game after that is Wolves at home. Holland doesn't need to play in that game. I mean, you can stick him on the bench, but you don't have to, just in case. But I think no, Omar Ramouche won't be back by then. Damn it! Oh no, the Wolves game he will be. He should be back unless Egypt win the AFCON and then he has to party for a week or something. And also, I don't think you need Holland for the Bodo Glimt game either.
But guess what? He's gonna play.
I mean, he might want to. Hey, Luke, I put the link in our group chat if you want to hop on. You're welcome to join us. It's kind of late there. You might not want to. It's all good. But yeah, we do have options now. Like I said earlier, you can try Semenyo as a striker if you need it.
That's what I think Pep should do.
You can try it, yeah, because Luke is right. Antoine Semenyo. That's it. That's the tweet, man. That guy, he's like slipping in. He looks like he belongs here, and I'm just like, that is very rare for a winger. Usually, it takes them some time to pick things up, but whatever they're doing is he's looking great. He's looking great, and I love the guy. I think he should add 2 goals today. To walk into St. James and to do that is really impressive.
Yeah.
And he did that at Anfield too. We're gonna need him at Anfield this year because I think we're facing like a must win at that. We kind of have to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
And, that'd be wonderful. If he already scored 2 goals at Anfield this season, so let's see if he can score some more.
Yeah, no, definitely. Big out Colton. I'll touch on the Newcastle side of things for.
Yeah, I need a rest. I need a little rest. So
That's fine. Colton, I'm more disappointed than anything. Yeah, man. I mean, as soon as they scored their first goal, I had a sinking feeling. I'm like, yeah, that's game over. I didn't see us having any breakthrough because I'm like, we had 2 good chances in the first half. Wissa, and then we had a Joelinton header. It was kind of close. We had some nice moments. And then obviously the turning point of the whole game was the Trafford save on Wissa, and then the Bruno Guimaraes not getting that post, hitting the post. So I'm deflated. But to be honest, it doesn't give me, at least with this, there's no false hope, about the second leg. Because if we won, I might have been like, maybe we can actually advance. Maybe we can get a draw. Maybe we can. No. We're 2-0 down on the tie, and we're going to the Etihad in a place we haven't scored in for fucking 9 games in all comps. DeAndre Yedlin. Yedlin was the last Newcastle United player to score at the Etihad in 2018. And even then, in that game, we lost 3-1. We've never won at the Etihad except a League Cup game in 2014 or whatever the fuck. So it's done. The tie's done. We're going to have 2 back-to-back ass kickings at the Etihad in the span of 17 days in February. What a fucking lovely birthday present that is for me, but whatever. Nobody cares.
And you're going to Newcastle, so that'll be fun. I mean, after, I think, right? Like the day after the game or something. One of the games that's when you're going to Newcastle.
Yeah. Have you seen our next run of away matches? I think Tottenham is our only easy game. You've got a lot of losses probably coming up. A hell of a lot of fucking losses. It's looking real ugly out there, fam. We got, the home games are difficult too. The fucking home games are difficult. We're going to fucking. We got Wolves away next. I don't know what to make of that because they're
actually playing a little better. So I don't know if that's a guarantee as it used to be. I think there's some games you've played this season where you have been on the road in particular where you just don't look good. You don't score. Like that Leeds game, I remember oh God, that was trash.
Yeah. Wolves away. Much more difficult than a few weeks ago. PSV at home. PSV have bitch slapped Napoli 6-2. Went to Anfield and won 4-1 or whatever the fuck. That's not an easy game. Hosting Villa, not an easy game. Paris Saint-Germain away. Liverpool
I don't know.
away.
PSG
We have an
hoeing right
awful.
now. Steve,
Huh?
we know this. PSG are kind of hoeing right now. We know
They
that.
are kind of hoeing, but like
They just lost at home to Paris FC in a cup game.
but we lost away to West Ham. 3-1.
Touche.
Yeah. I can't even. Never mind. So yeah, PSG away, Liverpool away again. We've not won won at Anfield since 1991. We've drawn there like 3 or 4 times, so that's a loss. Etihad loss.
I mean,
Brentford at home.
To be fair, you might be able to get a draw at Anfield. They're not good right now.
Yeah, but we're not good either. So, it doesn't even matter. Even when Liverpool, so Liverpool were not good in the 90s, and Newcastle, that was our strong point. We still didn't win at Anfield.
Yeah.
Still didn't. Like we're terrible there. Just like how Man City have an.
Yeah, I know the feeling. We haven't won with fans there since like the early 2000s.
Yeah, same here.
And we've put ourselves in a situation where we're facing like a must-win there now in the league.
Yeah.
So that
tough.
Although we might be able to just go blow them away now. Like my hope for this season now becomes like rock and roll football, and we have to go out and score people. Although, like I said, I'm impressed with these 2 young center backs because our mutual friend has a little agenda on Husanov. I thought Husanov was very good today, and you made a very good point backstage that I'm going to let you finish making because I didn't.
What did I say?
You were saying that who does the most 1v1 defending between him and Elaine?
It's Kusanov. Kusanov is doing more actual defending. Also, Kusanov has a track record that I can trace back to 2020.
This is true. Steve is watching Belarusian football.
Yeah. I did. It's on YouTube.
I can't wait for you to drop that on Saturday. So incoming debate about Husanov during our derby watch along. When we watch him start the derby.
You need to debate it, bro. Like he would agree with me.
He did accept that. He's like, yeah, okay, we'll talk about it during this.
Okay. But
yeah, there will be a watch along. I don't know if I'll sound like this, but I'll definitely look like shit because that's a 4:30 kickoff for me, and I'm gonna hate life that day. I'll just say that. I still sound like this. I don't know. I got sick last summer and I lost my voice for over a month, so that could very well happen this time. I don't know.
Newcastle can beat Everton.
Robitussin is in the mud, man. I just took a whole cap full of fucking Robitussin and I can't stop coughing.
We better fucking beat Everton. That's the game I'm going to. That's all I'm gonna say, JCP.
Yeah, he ain't flying halfway around the world to watch no draw. Actually, for him, it's not halfway around the world. It's just across the ocean. Actually, from where you are too, that's like a pretty that's a pretty easy flight. What?
It's a little.
Because you're in the northeast, so you just like you just hop across the pond. Wow, this is the typical Steve and Kel stream. The only thing Steve hasn't said is Spike is.
That's true.
Not over yet.
So, all right, what anything else interesting from the game that you noticed from either side? We got worse. This is what I'd like to say. We got worse when we made subs, which is very concerning. Because again, Alanga absolutely fuck off. Gordon had a nice moment or two, but the best thing he did was just get Nunez on a yellow. Didn't really fucking do anything else, though. Barnes, I'm extremely disappointed in, considering his recent form. I thought he would add more spice. I thought he could carry the ball a bit more and get it into dangerous position. Nothing really. Nothing.
He torched us in the last game.
Yeah, he just didn't. He didn't have any impact.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
But
whatever Eddie Howe did that game, he applied none of that today.
And then Voltemata coming on for
yeah, he was very stinky. He did have a really good chance and he missed it.
Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people calling him fucking Volta Messi. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. This guy is not who you think he is. He's a decent striker, but like, my God, sometimes he looks like fucking Havertz, man.
He's vibes FC.
Yeah. Again, he just does some fancy TikTok fucking skill move, backheel bullshit. It's like, dude, can you hold the fucking ball up for me? But I'll also give him this. I don't think he is a lone nine. I don't. I think he's better playing off of someone, a true
With
nine.
Vista, yeah. Vista had a big miss too. That was a problem. Yeah, that could
Yeah,
have
the
changed the
miss
whole
was
game.
bad. The miss was, yeah, that was bad. And
Yeah,
I
because
don't know why.
there were some opportunities. Because you guys surprised me with your approach. Because you were just like kind of sitting back to start the game and then countering. And I just wasn't. I didn't expect you to do that at home.
Yeah, but
I would expect you to just go up gung ho. And I mean, Wissa was pressing quite a bit, but I just thought there would have been more.
I know.
I didn't
That's
understand.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me because I thought this was your best chance. If you had taken like a 2-goal lead in the tie, that would have been, that would have been very scary.
There were chances.
And there were opportunities for it too. Yeah, so you were definitely not clinical.
Because in the first half, you guys didn't have a shot. You didn't have one moment. Like,
no, we didn't.
We defended against you very well.
Yeah, the block was held very, very well.
And you're not, but the thing is, you're not going to do that against Man City back-to-back halves where they just don't generate nothing.
Yeah.
Like, we needed to. And then the thing is, if you score in the first half, Wissa scores in the first half, fucking hell, it makes an actual difference in the game because it puts a bit of doubt into Man City. Then they have to bring on Cherky at
and that's
halftime.
That's also a very young team. So putting them in an adverse situation, you don't know how they're gonna react. They sometimes they'll step up, but
honestly,
sometimes they don't.
100%.
Also, I was a little surprised with your midfield today because I was expecting like a WWE style.
Tonali, Guimaraes, Joelinton. But no, he decided to fuck around and put Jacob Ramsey there, who again.
And then he found out.
Again. Ramsey, what the fuck does this guy do? Does a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Again, like he picks up the ball, runs, and then passes backwards. Or like tries like just basics. There's no spark with him. There's no like. He's just a freaking bang average player. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why we bought him. Whatever. But yeah,
Bruno G in general, I just didn't think he had that good of a game, and I was surprised because I think the midfield was kind of there.
He didn't get on the ball enough. He didn't get on the ball enough for me and play enough passes. He wasn't like positive enough or involved in much. It was all off the ball shit that he's trying to get in people's faces and shit. It's like, dude, play some football.
We did something for once. I think the best way to counter the physicality, because we just don't have it. Because before the game, I'd been clamoring about Nico G and Rodri together, but there seems to be some sort of unwritten like law is one of them always has to be injured. Nico G and Rodri can never be healthy at the same time. They're always injured. One of them is always injured. And that was the case today. Nico G was injured, didn't make the trip. And then Rodri, I think they were saving Rodri for the derby. I mean, I figured he would come on in the second half, and so I wasn't surprised when he did. But when he didn't start the game, when I saw Nico O'Reilly there, I was like, oh yeah, they're saving Rodri for the derby on Saturday. But it turns out the way to beat your super physical midfield is the techie ballers have to do their thing. And that's where I have to give Bernardo Silva a lot of credit because me, I slag that guy off all the time. I think his time at the club is coming to an end.
Yeah.
But he kind of pulled back the years and he was outrunning everybody, and he used his body very well on a couple of occasions where it looked like Joelinton was going to smother him, and Bernardo just ran away from him, and like he used to a lot. That's where I've been calling for. That's why I've been so critical of him, because I'm like, we don't see that performance very often.
He had some really nice spin and turns. You guys baited our press very well, I thought. And you played.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what Bernardo Silva does. He's very crafty, and he can do. He can do it like that. Like that. That's just he's intelligent. He can tell who he's facing, and what I need from him the rest of the season is start passing that knowledge on to a Rico Lewis, to a Phil Foden, to a Ryan Cherky, these smaller techie ballers who need to learn how to use their body better, just like he is. It probably took Bernardo a long time to do that, so he needs to start teaching them as much as he can, because we're gonna need that. I still think we need a physical midfielder, but like our dear friend Martin, big up Martin, always says, different keys for different locks. I think Martin's having. I don't know. Was he having a space? He said he was having a space. He was telling me. Probably. He says he's driving. Martin went to the game. So Martin, I don't know if you're listening, but we hope you had a good time at the game. Oh, he's having the space, so he's not listening. That's where I'm heading as soon as we end the stream. I was on Judge mode. He's in the chat, and he's like, "Yeah, you better come into the space today, because I need to stay awake for the drive home." Like, yeah, fine. I was like, I sound like a gargoyle, but okay.
Oh shit!
I'm never gonna miss the opportunity to go glaze Husinov. There's plenty of people in the fan base who got an agenda on Husinov.
Who was your man of the match today, by the way? Who would you say?
I think Jeremy Doku probably. He was really good, but Semenyo gets a big shout because he should have scored 2 goals. He did score 1. Yeah, and I would give it I would give it to Elaine. Or I would also consider Elaine, because I thought he was very good. Him and Husinov together were both just very good, and to keep a clean sheet at St. James. I heard that was the first time someone's kept a clean sheet against you at St. James this season. So that's impressive stuff to do for young players. So I liked it, man. I have to, whenever you keep a clean sheet, you got to shout at the defense. James Trafford had really nice saves too, so you give him some love as well.
No, yeah.
Because the momentum changing. How big a momentum shift that was with that save he made.
Yeah,
a huge moment in the game.
Yeah, like I said, I knew we were fucked after that. I'm like, oh, here's where they go and score. Because I'm like, yo, if you're going, there's just certain games that you watch and a moment sticks out to you and it makes you feel either one way or the other, right? Sometimes teams can get lots of chances and you feel like they're eventually going to score. They will. And then they do. But then there's some other games where teams create loads of chances and pepper the opposition and all this, and you're like, they're going to pay the price for the missed chances, and the other team just going to go down the other end and score and make them pay for all of it. And it was one of those where it was like that amazing of a freaking save from Trafford. It to me, I was like, yo, if James Trafford's doing some Manuel Neuer saves, bro, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That was a crazy save. Yeah, because you were telling me earlier, you were laughing. You're like, oh, I'm so glad James Trafford is starting.
Yeah, because he is the inferior goalkeeper to Donnarumma. But
he's not a scrub, though.
Well, I think he's a scrub, and that's why I'm very impressed that he's actually. I don't think he's a scrub. I don't think he's been horrible for you guys. Like he's impressed me. He's impressed me. So
hold that. No,
I'll give him some credit. He's look. I don't rate every player in the world, and some of those players actually do better than I thought they would. So
I'll just say, hold that.
Yeah. No, he like I said, that fucking that save for me, I was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
Oh my god! Right when we're gonna end the stream again, Zorro shows up.
Are we?
I knew it.
I didn't know we were ending the stream soon, but
oh well, you know what I mean. Like when we're thinking about it.
Yeah,
we're getting close.
Oh yeah, I already asked you man of the match. You said Doku.
I give it Doku, yeah.
Okay, I'll go Semenyo, but either or.
I did. I thought Semenyo's right up there too. And if Semenyo did have that goal,
actually Kusanov as well.
Kusanov, Kusanov, Elaine. I think you can throw Trafford's name out there too.
Yeah. Because on the ball, one thing I will not deny about Trafford, the kid can kick a ball around. He knows how to play football. Like he makes your playing out from the back nice and fluid. He plays dangerous passes, but they're usually smart. Like through the middle. He had a few of those today that you had some really nice counterattacks from. Broke our press with nice through ball passing. So, yeah, Yeah, on the ball, like the guy knows what he's doing. No, Steve, now you know why Eddie loves Trafford. Yeah, because he loves mediocre players like Alanga and Ramsey and fucking Anthony Gordon, Jacob Murphy, and Kieran Trippier at this point. He loves mediocre players. It takes him freaking years, maybe not years, but far too many months to put Lewis Miley in the starting 11 consistently. Same with Tonali. There's a time where Sean Longstaff was playing more football than Sandro Tonali, which was hilarious. And we dropped points in those kind of games. And then you start playing Tonali and start getting results. It's like the guy creates fucking issues for himself and then eventually solves it and then ditches it. It's fucking whatever. Who cares? Anyways, but yeah, look, he is a decent goalkeeper, and I thought he was a average one. But he's done well. But yeah, Eddie Howe loves average players, man. He does. He loves athletes. He loves freaking guys who are just robots that just listen to what the fuck he says and just run around like a fucking idiot. Just, I can press. That's why this fucking Hoback Gordon keeps playing, because he just freaking runs around. But then sometimes he doesn't run around. But Eddie Howe puts fucking Barnes. It's pathetic. But whatever.
Speaking of Eddie Howe, do you think he's gone as far as do you think he's taken Newcastle as far as he can take them?
Of course. Yes.
So you think it's time to maybe?
Yes, I'm bored. There's no advancement.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is not going to win us a Premier League, or I don't even think contend for one. I don't think we'll finish second or third, be like a few points behind. I don't think that's going to happen. Champions League, don't think he's capable of winning that, even if you put him on a really good team. Eddie Howe ain't winning no damn Champions League with Real Madrid as fucking manager. There you go. So, but if he gets his top four, then he'll fucking stay again. Look, at this point,
This is good. It's gone stale. That's a good comment. That's a good comment.
Yes, it has. Like, the team's regressing, but we're spending more money. Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, some of the money spending was because it's not like, because I know you guys are very hampered by these PSR rules. Like, you just can't tap into the giant amount of money that you have. But you did have money to spend this summer, and I don't think you spent it wisely. Yeah,
exactly.
Lenga for 60 million, like.
Exactly. That's why I don't complain.
I think Voltamata was quite a bit of money. I mean, I know you'll have you'll have quite a bit of money from Isak, but
Wissa was 50 M's.
Yeah, I'm not going to say he's a bust, but like, I don't. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, should be scoring.
Voltamata was what, like 80 million euros or something. Yeah. So that is. It's not like you're not spending money. It's just, you need to have more. Like, Malik Chow he must have been very cheap. I would imagine.
He's 30.
Yeah. So you probably need to just buy two players, two of those versus like one Alanga. You know what I mean?
One Ramsey. Get in a better fucking goalkeeper than Riddle and Ramsdale, for God's sake. Was the third highest paid goalkeeper in this fucking league. He's 120,000 pounds a week. That's insanity. It's lunacy. How he makes that much. It's fucking pathetic. But yeah, he has taken it. He has taken me. He has taken Newcastle as far as we can. Like, there's no more. The rest of the season.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we got to save this comment for Spartacus.
Look, I didn't watch Vidic, but his play style looks like a rugged, old school center back, let's say. Like, rough, rugged, decent on the ball, but like first priority.
Good night, Zara. Thanks for checking in.
So that's what Vidic looks like. And Kusanov is that. He's old school. He's good on the ball. Actually underrated.
He's very good. Yeah, underrated. Yeah, I think Elaine is too. But Elaine, you kind of expect it because that is all defenders from the CFA are kind of taught to be good on the ball. That's part of their education. But Husanov wasn't from our CFA, so
Yeah.
It's just I've been impressed with it. Yeah, him and Elaine together. I think they're actually pretty decent on the ball, and I like their pace too. They look so fresh, like. And everyone's always ripping about. They're always the big controversy is the high line. Why are you playing Ruben Diaz in a high line? It's not like no one's really complaining with Hosanov in the high line, are they?
Yeah,
because he can make and Elaine too has very good pace. So
yes,
suddenly the high line don't become an issue no more. The only one who's really slow as molasses right now is Nathan Ake. And Nathan Ake, if you look at his knee, he's injured. He's playing injured. So you got to give credit to the guy for playing with pain-killing injections because that could cause permanent damage. And he's doing it because there's, nobody else available. So,
yeah,
I can't rip on a guy for doing that.
That's fair. But are you in agreement with me? Y'all are pretty much going to Wembley.
Yeah.
I'll give us a 1% chance of even going extra fucking time.
Yeah, no, I always felt confident.
If we, 1%.
If we had just gotten a draw today, I would have been confident because I think going to the Etihad, we're gonna having the second leg at the Etihad. I think is was gonna be it. Even if we had lost today, 2-1 or something.
You'll kill us.
I still think that we would have made the difference up at home.
Turkey will start that game too in the second leg.
Yeah, Turkey should because I don't know what Foden's doing to bench Turkey right now. I'm just gonna say it. I think Foden's hitting a rough patch. Foden is just hitting a rough patch.
Foden didn't even get into Foden today didn't even get into any threatening areas or play any threatening passes. It was like him and Jacob Ramsey were having a fucking mid-off. And that's
it's a problem because again, Foden is the one who starts all the games and Turkey does not. So I think you might need to switch him and I would bench Foden or bring him off the bench.
Bring Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob. Yeah, he is.
Bring Oscar Bob to fucking Newcastle, please, God. Please.
Well, you put in a bid. We're trying to sell him.
Please.
We're trying to sell him. So, he's apparently going to be deregistered for Semenyo because we don't have enough slots in our team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For some odd reason, we can't get rid of Stefan Ortega. He just refuses to leave the club and doesn't show up. He hasn't even been on the roster in I don't know how long.
Damn.
It's just it's driving me crazy.
Kind of hoeing.
He's hoeing. I don't know what he's doing.
But yeah. Anything else you wanted to touch on the game with? Any questions for me about it?
No, I'm hitting the struggle bus here, so we're gonna have to wrap this up.
That's fair. That's fair.
My voice is just gone. Wow, this is hard. That is hard.
Overpriced. I mean, Colton, how much would you pay for him? I would pay.
I think we'll ask 20 to 30 million. Remember, he's homegrown too. He's not.
Fuck, I'd pay 45-50 for him.
Fuck, then you need to call. You're
gonna overpay on somebody. Damn it! Why can't it be him?
Yeah. Also, yeah, Oscar Bob. He's a Norwegian national, but he's homegrown because he came from our academy. So
yeah.
So he should be going for a big price.
Not that we need any more homegrown fucking players because we got an 11 that we could field that's homegrown. Even bench play.
Yeah, it's pretty dire for us, but that's why we bought Semenyo is because he's homegrown. And that's why all of our targets right now are homegrown. I know they're trying to sign Mark Gahey. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Right.
I don't, because, I mean, he's looking for a lot of money, and he might just wait for the summer to see what deal suits him best. But somebody tweeted today. Is greed one of the 7 deadly sins? And AI was yes, greed is considered one of the 7 deadly sins. And then somebody on Twitter tagged Mark Gahey in that. I was damn. I know he's a very religious man, so maybe that'll hit him hard, but chances are he won't even see it because these people I'm sure they have people paying them they're paying to do their social media, so he probably won't even see it. So, but I was wow, that's funny. Homegrown or weeds? How much a weed? weed to Steve right now.
I'm not gonna say nothing about my influence in weed right now. Just keep that quiet. But
I'm high on cough syrup, which is not working apparently because I can't stop coughing. Shout out Gahey.
being
Okay.
greedy. He is a good center back. You could use him.
Yeah. I think for him, he's gonna want to start games, and I mean the job is his until for the rest of the season because Vardiel's out the whole season, and Diaz is out 2 months, so he's guaranteed to be starting games. But when Vardiel and Diaz are healthy, then what? Because there are 2 starters, and I think by next season Vardiel will, I think by the start of next season he will have healed from his injury. He could he could play in the World Cup, but I selfishly don't want him to. I'm just like, no, just take the summer off. I'm sure he's pushing to though. And then again, I just saw Fred Warner break his ankle in October, and his practice window's open now.
You're talking about Gahey? Gahey he's definitely starting for England in the World Cup.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely.
No, I'm saying if he joins City, though, does he start next season? I don't know. If he joined Man City,
his injury record ain't his injury. I can't remember the time he was out with an injury. He's very durable.
Yeah, Diaz has been picking up a lot of injuries lately. Vardiel usually doesn't, but yeah, today is just like, oh shit, he broke his leg. What are you gonna do?
That is bad.
He fractured his tibia.
See you in 3 weeks' time when we finished you off, City. I mean, the job's done right now, but yeah. In 3 weeks, it'll just be the finality.
Hey, let him talk his smack. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, Holland was poor, bro. That's it.
Yeah, Holland has been
He is Hohen.
He's been stinky.
He's Erling Haaland right now.
Erling Hohen.
Erling Hohen, man. Holy shit. But he'll get back to scoring a shitload of goals sooner.
He kind of does this every season. He goes through a little bit of a lull like this, right around this time of year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, just give him the Wolves game off. Give him the Bodo Glimt game off. Even though I'm sure he'd want to play at Norway because it's in Norway, so I'm sure he'd like to play. But
sure,
give him the Wolves game off, and I'd just give him both games off. And Marmoush will be back by both of those games. Give Marmoush the game time.
You know what's gonna happen? Pep's gonna play Holland in all those games.
Pep was crying about Holland in the press. He was like, "Yeah, he's so tired." And I'm like, oh, I wonder why he's fucking tired. Maybe it's because you played him into the ground and didn't rotate him.
You also have false 9 options that you could be playing instead.
But he doesn't. I don't know.
Crazy. But yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you have finished and humbled already, but if you want another 3-0, like, all right, that's probably what's gonna happen. So yeah, the tie is over. The tie is over. That's what it is. Anything else left to say, Kels?
No, I'm just very, very happy with the win. Great team performance. I always want to shout out the younger players because they don't get a lot of chances. So when they get them, you got to make the most of your chances. And I think Max Lane epitomizes that to a T. He's taking his chance. And I just love to see if it, this is a romantic in me that loves academy players. So, and I thought they all did very well today, except for Foden, he struggled, but, Trafford, very good. Nico Riley, very good. Max Lane, very good. And Rico Lewis, very good when he came on. So, that's just, it's always going to make me happy to see that.
I hear it. But yeah, that'll be it, people. Big up everybody inside for joining. But yeah, not a great day at the office for Newcastle. Man City, complete opposite. So fair play, Man City. Y'all deserved the win. Took your goals well. The second goal was a work of freaking art. So what are you gonna do? Anyways, take care, people. Have a good one. And away the fucking lads.
This manager doesn't know his first 11. That's the first thing. It will affect the psyche of these players. It will affect the harmony. It will truncate the harmony on how they play. This manager doesn't know how to set up properly. He doesn't even